MLB The Show 19. In this episode, the Blue Jays are taking on the Tampa Bay Rays in a episode I'm looking forward to, and as you can see right here, we're taking on the Rays, and this is like they're one of our two people really fighting for the wild card with. And Kevin Pillar is making his return from the disabled list after fracturing his leg or breaking his leg or something earlier on in the season. He has finally returned, and we have our September call-ups up here on the roster. And this, like I said, this is a big game, so I mean, some people are gonna play, some aren't. I mean, I'm making sure I put in some of the people who I want to see something out of. Okay. Alright, I think now I just need to edit our lineup a little bit. Actually, I know. I'm gonna take out Soda. We'll put in Dalton Pompey. So, with this, it's gonna go Kevin Pillar back in his leadoff spot. Josh Donaldson. It'll be then Whit Merrifield, then Randall Grichuk, then Vladimir Guerrero Jr., then Jason Cornell, Dalton Pompey, Sandy Leon, and Brandon Drury. For the Rays, their lineup has been hitting pretty well as of late. They beat us 15-5 in the last game. We are tied with the Red Sox for second in the division. You see their lineup: Joey Wendell, Matt Duffy, Tommy Pham, Avisail Garcia, Willie Adams, Kevin Kiermaier, Daniel Robinson, Yandy Diaz, and somebody else who I didn't catch.
Baseball coming your way here on a Sunday.
All right, here we go. In Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the Jays take on the Rays. A good matchup, perhaps for a playoff spot. Let me show you our difficulties. Veteran, All-Star, what we've been playing on for pretty much the entire season. We've been playing on harder difficulties. We played on harder difficulties for like the first half. And welcome back into the welcome back from the dead Kevin Kiermaier. He starts his return back with a base hit. That is what we need from him, smacking it right back up the middle, and Kevin Pillar is back. I'll have to change up our lineup after this game. Now Josh Donaldson up. He rips it fairly well left field. It'll be caught, and there's one away. I haven't been able to record this much recently. I mean, my school year just ended 3 days ago, so I've kind of just been relaxing, but I'm back here, and 3-1 count, Whit Merrifield up.
Most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base.
All right.
And you're coming unglued. First pitch
full
down
count.
Below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody
3-2
out.
pitch to Merrifield. Fly ball, short center. Shortstop there, 2 away.
Ranges back and he has it for route number 2.
But that brings up Randall Grichuk, second on the team in home runs. 1-2 count. And the pitch. Did he go? Does not, says the first base umpire. The at-bat will continue. Yerbro. Ryan Yerbro on the mound for the Rays. 2-2 pitch. Grichuk will foul that one off. Swung a bit late. I've also been busy with my baseball season, which just ended. We went undefeated and won the championship. You know, same old. And ripped up the middle. It is off the glove of the diving second baseman, and that will be a base hit for Grichuk to keep the inning alive for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., hitting .252.
13 at-bats so far in the series. He's collected 3 base hits.
And fouls it off 2-2. He's 3 for 13 in the series. Not really, kind of hoping for a bit more from him. Alright, so he fouls that one off. Do the 2-2 pitch one more time from Yerbro. I'm definitely pronouncing his name wrong. It is ripped to second base. Inning over. So maybe a rally, maybe not. Well, it definitely wasn't a rally as it comes to an end. So Joey Wendell will lead off the bottom of the first. He rips it into right field, and what a play by Randall Grichuk! What a play in right field by Randall Grichuk to record the first out.
The third baseman.
Let's take one more look at this one. Quite the play. I think Shoemaker thought off the bat that was going to be a base hit. Randall Grichuk lays out almost on the ground when he catches it, but he does still catch it. And there's one away. Matt Duffy up. Foul ball, just barely. Now the 2-2 pitch. Again, fouled off. This one down the first base line. So Shoemaker will fire the 2-2 one more time. Grounded. Drury fields, and Duffy was barely out of the batter's box by the time Cornell caught that at first. So with 2 away in the inning, Tommy Pham steps in with a 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch, ripped to right field. Grichuk there, and the inning is over. All right. So, like I said, I haven't played this game since the last episode. I just quick managed the last game and then hopped in. 3-1 pitch, Jason Cornell hitting 250, and he is out. The number 3 prospect in baseball.
Batting 7.
So that brings up Dalton Pompey hitting 316 this season. He's been up on the Major League roster for quite a while. Brought him up when Kevin Pillar was injured. I don't want to have to send him back down, but he might fall victim to the send down, considering we have Adam Jones now, who will be on our bench. And Sandy Leone. 1-1 count, 2 away. 2 ground outs to Duffy at second. Come on, just don't hit it to Duffy.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Hits it to Duffy, and the inning is over.
First in time, and
Shoemaker not getting very much help from his offense. Looks to try and strike out, or at least get Avisail Garcia out and get the first batter of the inning. Keep him off the bases. But it's a 3-1 count. That pitch was just way outside. And that one catches the high inside corner. A good pitch from Shoemaker to get out, to get the first out of the inning, and it's ripped left field for no foul. Wow, almost a home run to start the second. Just foul, and that ball way off into foul territory. And here we go. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off again, so a long at-bat by Garcia. Really making Shoemaker work here in the bottom of the second. And now that one grounded. Merrifield, Fields, throw to first in plenty of time. He's one away. With Pilar back, now after this episode, I'm going to have to think into our lineup for a while. Willie Adames, deep drive, left field, back is Pompey, and the Rays take a 1-0 lead. Way out of here, Willie Adames, his 17th of the season to left center field, 386 feet, and the Rays lead it 1-0. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to think really. I'm gonna have to really think into our lineup and try and find the best thing. Pilar might not be our leadoff man because I kind of like Merrifield being the leadoff man. Another effort from Grichuk in right field. That one he can't pull in.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close
and now 2 away.
Most of the time.
Runner on second. Yandy Diaz rips it. Not really. He just hits a fly ball. Pilar, his first catch in center field. Inning over. But the Rays do take an early lead.
Brandon
Drury now will lead off the top of the third. The 2-1 pitch. And Drury will pick up a leadoff single.
Yes, it's a base hit.
He has been a very solid option all year long. He did fracture his shin earlier on, which hurt us, but he's come back and he's done pretty well. Now 1-2 count on Kevin Pillar. He is 1 for 1 in this one, and he fouls it off. It's nice having Pillar back in the lineup. He's been just a solid option all year long. And hopefully he can keep that up here in the last month of the season. But he grounds into a double play. Wow. That was an interesting play. But now there are, man, that ruined our momentum. 2 outs, 1-1 count. Donaldson up. And the cutter is inside. And it's a 2-1 count. 2-1 pitch. Donaldson rips it to left field. That one way up there. Might hit a catwalk. But it is caught by Tommy Pham in left field. That one was way up.
We're back now as the Rays line up ready for
That's great, Heidi. Thanks. I'm really listening to you, and I'm totally not going to talk over you. Alright, this guy with a funky looking face steps into the batter's box. This is in a funky name. C-I-U-F-F-O. Quifo.
There's too much swing and miss in our game.
It's
and the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts.
I'm not sure.
So that appears to be an area of emphasis going
I'm not going
forward,
to pronounce
guys.
his name. I'm not going to mess it up.
Heidi, thanks.
Even though I already have.
Full
count. Alright. His name is, we'll call him Nick.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out.
Full count pitch from Shoemaker.
Right,
fouled off.
Body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands
back
a little bit.
So another 3-2. Grounded up the middle. Drury, Field. Doing a pretty good job at second base while Travis gets his day off in this one.
Now batting. The second baseman.
And now Joey Wendell up, 0 for 1 in the game. And he crushes it to right field, but foul. So now it's a 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is fair into left field. It'll be fielded by Pompey. Throw into second, not in time. It's a 1-out double for Joey Wendell. Matt Duffy up now. He's 0 for 1. Fouls the fastball off. Count stays 1-2. Leon calls. Shoemaker fires. It's popped up right behind the plate. Leon is there, and there are 2 away. That brings up Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1, but nobody to sleep on. He won the batting title for the Giants franchise we had last year. He is one of the best players in the MLB, in my opinion. Fouled off.
And he fouls this one off.
So the 2-2 pitch. Got him looking, a great splitter from Shoemaker to end the inning. Holding the runner in scoring position and getting out of the inning. Now it's a 1-1 count on Whit Merrifield. And he grounds it to third. It'll be fielded by, I'm not sure who their third baseman is in this one. But Merrifield is out either way. And that brings up Randall Grichuk, 1 for 1. He reached on an infield base hit in his first at-bat. See what he can do here. 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, and it's 2-1. Yarbrough. I don't know. 2-1 pitch. Outside, and 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck. 3-1 pitch. And it's a cutter in there. Full count. Big at-bat here. Grichuk could really start off a rally after a long at-bat, can he? Ground ball. They were playing a shift on him. That'll be an easy base hit. Almost exactly where he hit it the first time up. And 2 for 2 in the game. Alright, in the game. Alright, now 0 for 1 in the game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up. 1-1 count on him. And the curveball misses outside. Already the here in the Trop. The Rays lead it 1-0. And the curveball in there that time. 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back.
That just fouls it off. The count remains 2-2.
One more time.
And right field, that one falls down.
Making one for two now.
That'll be a one out base hit for Guerrero. Now 1 for 2 in the game. And that brings up Jason Cornell. Big opportunity to come through for his club here. Still looking to make a splash in the big leagues. He's one of the best prospects in baseball, but hasn't done very well so far in this September. 3-1 pitch.
The 3-1 pitch.
Cornell, ground ball gets by. They're going to hold Gritchick. He is safe at third. That's a base hit for Cornell, and the bases are loaded. Now that brings up Dalton Pompey. 3-1. Fouled off. Full count on Pompey. One of the higher averages on this Blue Jays club. And he swung very late. Oh wow, it was outside. It looked like it was going to catch the zone, and then it didn't. Full count pitch.
Heading out towards
fly ball, shallow right. They are not going to send Gritchick.
I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Sandy Leon.
Now a full count for Sandy Leon.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game
1-1.
up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Popped up. Wow. The Rays get out of the jam.
As he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they
wow. Oh my gosh, we blew it.
Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Under this is Pompey, and he's
an easy first out here to start the bottom of the 4th. The Jays may have blown their only opportunity to score this game with that bases loaded 1 out in the top of the 4th. Let's hope they can put something together again in the 5th, at least later on in the game. And hopefully Shoemaker can keep the game at the same score. He's been pitching fairly well so far. 1-2 pitch. Kevin Kiermaier rips it to left field. Pompey is there just in front of the track, and the inning is over.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
So a leadoff walk for Brandon Drury here in the 5th. Hopefully that's the start of something special here. 1-1 count, Kevin Pillar up. He's 1 for 2. He watches the stinker outside, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like.
This is again another good opportunity getting the leadoff man on base. Pillar hits it fairly well to right, but kind of dies down. It'll be Tommy Pham there at number 1. That brings up Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 in this one. Hopefully he can start doing something. We really need him right now.
His last AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's
gets the call on the cutter.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-1 pitch to Donaldson.
Right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have
probably the best player on the team if you're looking for average and RBIs and home runs. Him and Steve Pierce. 3-1 pitch. Grounded. Inning over.
So digging in now, Daniel Robertson. He'll try to follow up.
Daniel Robertson, foul tip, and another strikeout for Shoemaker, number 3 in the game.
The first baseman, number 2.
So Yandy Diaz up.
Yandy.
It'll be a slide from Drury, and he throws him out. What a play at second base. And with the 67th pitch of the game, and so far a pretty strong outing from Matt Shoemaker. He gave up 1 home run, and other than that, he hasn't been all that bad. I'm proud of that. Most of our pitching staff would have given up 70 by now.
Hard sinker misses 2-2.
2-2 count as the sinker will miss low on Merrifield. 2-2 pitch.
This is hit high in the air.
Hit well. We'll get over to it. 1 away. So a full count now. Randall Grichuk up. He is 2 for 2 in the game. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Again, the 3-2. Fouled off. So Grichuk working a good at-bat against Yarbrough here in the top of the 6th. Only down by 1 this game. This is still a game. And Grichuk goes down swinging. The first strikeout of the game for this Blue Jays lineup. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up. He's 1 for 2. And he rips it to right field. It is down for a base hit.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
And that's just another base hit.
All right.
In a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch.
Nice base hit for Guerrero to keep the inning going for Cornell. 2-1 pitch. And he rips it to second. Bobbled, but Duffy will recover. It is Duffy, I hope. No, he's a shortstop. I don't know. It might be Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2
and
to this point. But this
1
is
away.
right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
So, yeah, well, Cornell is struggling to get used to the big league pitching. Our big league pitching, at least in this one, hasn't been so bad. Can't say the same about Zach Eflin, who gave up 15 runs in the game before, but yeah, it was all him. He pitched the entire game. And Tommy Pham rips it to right field. Grichuk is there. Wow, what a play to get over to that one. Definitely saved extra bases.
He'll start the 7th, and Dan is a former pitcher
Full count on Dalton Pompey.
Good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the
He will foul that one off.
We're seeing a lot of swings. We're
Be big if he could get on to start the inning.
This has been a snappy one up to this point.
3-2 pitch.
Fly ball out toward
left center. 1 away.
And he hauls it in.
7th inning, still only 1 run for both teams combined. 3-1 count, Sandy Leon up. And Leon will work a walk. All right. So his 2 speed will knock Yarbrough out of the game, and Oliver Drake brought in to pitch for the Rays. So 1 out, 1 on, and the inning is over. Drury grounds into a 6-4-3 inning ending double play. Just great. Avisail Garcia up now. 1-1. Slider in there. Good pitch from Shoemaker.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so
and
far
the 1-2 pitch fouled off.
Consistently good at bats.
It would be huge if we could have back-to-back nights where our starters went complete games. I figured since we were down by so much, why not just ruin F1's ERA last game. And Shoemaker picks up another strikeout, his 4th of the game. Willie Adames up. He hit a homer earlier, the only run in the game. 2 away. Adames doesn't do much. Pilar there in center.
Now batting,
2 away in the inning. Kevin Kiermaier up. He's 0 for 2 in the game. Fastball in there. 1-2 pitch. And he's able to check his swing. 2-2. Ripped up the middle for a base hit. Pilar comes up throwing, not even close to get Kiermaier. So a 2-out hit to keep the inning alive. Daniel Robertson swung on and missed. Shoemaker continues to roll through 7. Kevin Pilar up now. 1-1. Fastball. Outside. 2-1. Pilar hits it well. Center field and carrying, but Kevin Kiermaier there. It takes one swing of the bat for this to be a tie game. Like, we are really in this. Diego Castillo now brought into the game. 0 for 3 is Josh Donaldson. Oh my, he wanted that cutter. Swung early, looking fastball. Only 87 miles an hour. And fly ball right field. If that landed fair, that could have been big. But it'll be 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on him here. Donaldson struggling in this game. Full count on Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 3. And he rips it to left field. That might be down. And Tommy Pham able to get there. Inning over. So maybe the last inning of work for Shoemaker, because there might not be another inning for him to work in. Great play by Cornell at first. 92 pitches. This will be his 95th. Can he go 8 innings and under 100 pitches? That would be very impressive. His 97th or 98th pitch of the game to Joey Wendell is going to be caught in center field. 98 pitches for Shoemaker. Jose Alvarado brought in to try and wrap this one up. Randall Grichuk looks to stop that. Grichuk is 5 for 6 in his career against Alvarado. It'd be a good time for him to make it 6 for 7. 2-1 pitch. In there. 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2-2 pitch to Grichuk. Fouled off. The commentary's not very good right now because I'm trying to make sure we win this game. Grichuk, left center field, towards the gap, he hit it well. Kevin Kiermaier covering a lot of ground to get to that one. Now 2 for 3 in the game is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air.
Fly ball right field, 2 away. And we are down to Jason Cornell.
The first baseman, number 8.
And just because he hasn't done very well since coming to the big leagues yet, the Jays will call on Steve Pearce. The potential tying run with 2 away in the 9th. Center field hit way too hard. Kiermaier there, and the ball game's over. The Rays win it. Final score 1-0. The win goes to Ryan Yerfach. He went 6 1/3, allowed 7 hits, 1 strikeout, no earned runs, and 2 walks. Loss goes to Matt Shoemaker. He went 8 innings, allowed 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 earned run, and no walks. The save goes to Jose Alvarado. He went 1 inning, allowed no hits, no strikeouts, no earned runs, and no walks. Your player of the game is Ryan Yerfach. He went 7 innings, and I already told you the rest of his stats, so I can't be bothered to tell you the rest. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Toronto Blue Jays franchise, and I will see you next time.